Yes, I know. We're back. I'm back. And I'm also back with my guest that I had before. And we're still going to be talking about relationship. Basically, what happened is when we ended the show and we had a few comments and people were like, we want to hear more, we want to hear more. So we decided to just stay put in the studio and give you some more. But before we do so, earlier on, before we ended the show about an hour ago, I was talking about Black Line Cosmetic cream line that is coming up very soon, very soon. Look out for it. It's by our sister here that we have on the show today, Maria Masitambi. And I mentioned to you that I was privileged to be first in hand to use it. Actually, it helped me after when I had my daughter because my neck was looking a bit disorganized, and that cream really helps for those who have spots, those who have acne skin, like if your skin's breaking sometimes, it really helps. So but she's here. If you could just tell us a little bit about it and then we'll carry on in our relationship topic.
Hi, basically my product is called Black Line Cosmetics. Black Line Cosmetic is not only cream, but for the time being we're only doing cream and body soap. It's a cream for acne scars, hyperpigmentation, stretch marks, and spots, dark spots. I know a lot of women out there, or even men, experience that type of things. And for people that recently have given birth or are pregnant, they experience hyperpigmentation either on their neck, their feet, or anywhere else in the body. So it's hydroquinone free. That's the most important thing. I manufacture it myself, so I know exactly every single little thing that is going on it. It's gonna be two type of creams, like one for lighter skins and one for darker skin. It's gonna light you up a little bit because even if you go to the GP and you say I want to get rid of my spots or hyperpigmentation, the product would naturally light it up a little bit. It's not choco or anything like that, but it's just gonna brighten up and give you a glow. Like myself, I'm not wearing any makeup, but I'm confident enough to bring my natural face out there because I'm happy with my skin. So yeah, that's basically what that is.
That cream helped you to be confident enough to come out with your skin like
Yes,
this today.
yes.
Whereas before you were not confident
No,
enough.
I break out a lot. I have loads of spots, and after that it gives me dark marks.
Yeah.
But using the cream, it removes the dark marks and the spots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. So ladies, you've heard about this. You've heard about it first here on the Young Queen platform. And we will bring you samples very soon. Look out for the launch. We'll give you all the dates and all the information. But for now, I'm so excited. I'm eager. I just want to hear more. I want to hear more. I know you guys want to hear more as well. So please. We were talking about patience.
Mm-hmm.
Guys and girls of our generation. Do we have patience like our mothers and fathers? You said some do, some don't. You said 70% of girls are good girls, but we're being influenced by the 30%. You said lads remain lads, they don't change, and women are really in control of the relationship, you say.
Mm-hmm.
But what I want to know now is, are they submitting? Are they being loyal in that relationship? If a man loses his job, right, or is made bankrupt or redundant or something, and he now has to rely on the woman, will you take your salary money and be like, honey bunny, here's the money, this is how much I've made, what shall we do with it? Like, are we doing that, or are we too rebellious?
No. The thing is, yeah? I'm talking from my own experience, especially my parents.
Mm-hmm.
My dad had a very good time in his job because he was self-employed.
Mm-hmm.
In those times, it was really hard to buy a car in Congo. He had his business of cars, like taxi, on the 70s. After the collapse of economy in Congo and everything, my dad old Balobana
Mm-hmm.
My dad he collapsed completely. You understand? He had nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The person who was supporting us in the family, it was my mother. She done it for a good, I would say, before I left, what I saw for the past 6 years, she was doing it.
Wow.
She's still doing it. Even I would say even up to now, although we're taking the responsibility of removing that, that burden from her, but she was doing it. I never heard her complain. I never heard her say like, "Oh, I'm taking all the responsibility." I never ever heard that from my mom. You know, my dad was a taximan. Yeah, mostly he used to spend most of his time with, fixing cars.
Engineering kind of jobs.
Engineering,
Yeah.
things like that. Like go to take it to mechanic. Sometimes he would take my mother's money to go fix the car. I was like, why was it so easy for my mom to just allow him to keep doing that? And I later, once you start growing, then you start understanding what she was doing. It wasn't like she was trying to be not my dad, but she was just looking after her family.
Okay.
The difference is today, when a woman helps you,
Yeah.
she feels that she's helping you.
Yeah.
She doesn't put it like she's helping the family.
Some people may not have a family yet.
You know what's a family? Once me and you are together, that's a family.
That's
already.
a family. Yeah.
You know, the family is just not. It's not just kids. Families. Both of you déjà will call me family. Couple. It's a family.
Then I feel your mother did that because your dad had something to do in the past. He was providing for the family.
Oh yeah, for a long time.
Yeah, for a long time he provided for the family. She felt like, he was providing, but something happened. I need to step in and help. Whereas these days, there are men that hardly do anything and expect you to help. Why would I want to help a man that you sit on the sofa 24/7 or Tottenham 24/7 or East London and spend your time in a barbershop talking about politics and things that do not make sense? Why would I want to help you? You're not helping yourself to get a job. I'm not going to get my money that I'm earning like in hard sweat and give it to you as in, okay, this is the money. Because you're spending alcohol in the shops.
Fair enough what you're saying, yeah? We're going to go back to what I said before.
Yeah.
It also starts from the beginning. Who did you choose to be a man in your life? Who? What's your decision?
Then again, most men, they don't start from there. You can meet a guy today, he's alright. He says, oh, okay, I do this, I do that, whatnot, okay, he's fine. But later on, he meets a certain friends that take him into that path. I know a lot of people take him into that path. He spends 24/7 in a barbershop watching football and talking about politics. I am not going to give that type of man my money. I'm sorry, I will not do that.
That's what I'm saying to you. It depends on who you're meeting.
Exactly.
You're funny now mobile. You've been with a man, say like 6 months. Or let's say at least 2 months. He never even gave you the money for oyster.
Oh, that's a different issue.
That's what I'm saying. It all starts from the beginning.
Yes.
You can't say that if the man was doing something, somehow is blocked on the way. And a man to be going to salon, you got to ask yourself a question. Is that man happy at home?
Oh, most of them try.
Oh, no.
Most women try to be.
When you say going to salon, do you mean like
no? I mean like
spend a lot of time away from their home?
Family, yeah.
Okay, so spending time away from your
So
household and
I
your
have an
family.
example.
Yeah.
I know a certain guy that goes to the salon because he feels like children at home are making noise. Those are your children. Why are you running away from your children to go and spend time in a salon?
That's another issue.
Irresponsible men.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's another issue. Then we're gonna go back to the beginning. When you're meeting, look, to make babies, you can do that with anybody. To meet a responsible man, that's a different issue. As a woman, when you're actually trying to get to know somebody, you will spot some ticks that this person is responsible or not by the way he's behaving with you. You understand? You see it. You'll show. In certain things, like you can have a problem with your family, he's taking responsibility on that. He doesn't have to do it.
Most men in Europe or European countries don't do that because they feel like you're working. You're gaining a few things. Why should I have to help you with your family?
No, that's what I'm saying.
The problem that we have today.
That's what I'm saying.
Men are looking at women's pocket.
No. Listen. is the person you meet. These people always exist. They've been existing a long time ago. Nagocholo ba Theatre, it was made in 1979. Group Salongo.
Yes.
They're talking about Mwanansus. You know what Mwanansus mean?
No.
Mwanansus is a man that goes to a man's house and azoliya ba mbongo na ye. They've been
Mario?
That's another word is Mario. What did Bayimba Banzemba ba Mario in the 70s, in the 40s? Kabase they sang it. It's not new. That's I keep telling you, there is nothing new out there. Unless you're starting to understand the nature of a man, then you know how to handle a man. A man is easy to handle. The easiest.
Oh, really? I don't think so.
Oh, men are easy.
Men are very complicated.
They're not complicated. Women are complicated.
Not at all.
Men are easy. Men, right in the beginning, give him what he wants, yeah? He's going to try to show off. You know this. So you know he's not a man anymore.
Don't give him what he wants, but I also need what I deserve.
You get what you deserve. It takes time.
Why does it take time? Yeah, they expect it from the get-go.
Why are you worrying about the instant results when you can worry about the future result?
Or when I'm old and wrinkly?
No. I
want to enjoy my marriage or my relationship
you
today.
You will enjoy.
I don't want to be stressed out for 10 years.
You will enjoy your marriage. That's mandatory. That's what I'm telling you. It all look. I keep going back to the beginning. Before you start complaining,
that's what we're saying. Like now, going back to the beginning, like the example that you gave, will bring us back to the very beginning of our parents and our grandparents. And what we're saying is, in this day and age, we are not doing those things. Some people now even see doing the things that our parents used to do is like, oh, why am I going to do that? They were not able to voice themselves. I can now voice myself. A father, for example, right, goes ahead, has a child somewhere else, right? Or cheats, for example. That mother still decides to try and fix her relationship
and bring the child
into the family, or maybe leave the child out there, but will allow the father to play his role as a responsibility, but still, you know, look after their household. If you give that situation to us, this generation, there is many women who run a mile. Do you understand what I mean? And nowadays we have a lot of women who are rising in the title of feminists. Not insults, because everybody has their rules and their opinions and their principles that they abide by.
I'm sorry to say, being a feminist is very stupid.
Why would you say that?
It's very stupid. You are not a man. Don't compare yourself to a man. You never say 50-50. As I said before, then give 50% of your bride price if you want to be treated as equal. A man will remain a man. Put yourself as a woman. There's a reason why we are called a woman. In the Bible says we are the man's helper. Helper does not mean that we're the same. For example, if you're running your show today and I am your assistant, I will simply just tell you, okay, Marlene, here, do this, here. But it's your decision. I will not go and bash off or be upset with you if you decide not to take that decision. I'm helping you. I'm not taking the decision with you.
The final decision.
Yes. Yeah. It's like we say, oh, the man is the head. Probably the woman is the neck. The man is turning the head, but the neck you have to follow. You have no choice. I can give you advice. A, B, C is wrong, but it's your final decision. We cannot put ourselves in the same place as men. Being feminist, I think those women, they secretly go through things that we don't even go through. But they're just trying
they're more patient.
They're probably even more patient. Or they're doormats. Men walk all over them, but they're trying to pretend and cover it up. There's no such thing as being feminist.
But it's quite big nowadays, and it's really out there, and a lot of people are practicing.
It's the work of the devil. I'm so sorry to tell you that. Let me
just
tell you one thing.
Devil.
There's one thing you women don't do.
Oh, the East Tandres.
Yes, Tandres is that it.
What's Tandres in TLC?
Tender love and care.
Tender love and care.
Listen to me, yeah. You guys, man, listen, before let me go into the point.
I always say that.
Yeah? There's a lot of women out there that don't even behave like women anymore. They behave like men. How could you have two men in a house? You cannot have two men in a house.
What do you mean by behaving like a man?
All right, behaving like a man.
Yeah.
Everything a man does, you do it at home.
In which way? What
in
is
everything.
A man,
in everything. You want to take...
What, a woman smokes, a man drinks, a woman what? Like
everything
what?
A man does. You know what? A woman, the way I grew up to know from a woman, if a woman wants to get something from you, she'll be... When you go the other side, the woman will be feminist. She would like... I would like so kibo mwasi. Pas the look what she wanna get.
The
technique of a woman. Girls do not even have those techniques anymore. They're like, no, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Listen,
some men don't even accept that techniques anymore.
Tendresse, tendresse. You know, people get confused about tendresse. People think tendresse is that when you're talking, the man is talking, you just stay quiet like that. They call that tendresse. Tendresse.
For the sake of the viewers, can you kindly explain, because you're using the word tendresse a lot, kindly explain in English what is tendresse?
Tender.
Tender love and care.
Yeah, love and care. It's the way you talk to your man. You got to talk like a woman.
Yeah.
Don't talk like a man. They're like, listen, you come in here causing me problems or whatever. You understand? Or the man just left something there, you shouting at him like it was a little boy. A lot of women do that.
Respect.
That's
the way you talk to the person. Listen.
So what I want to know, because you said women are doing what men do. What is it that men do that women are doing that we shouldn't be doing?
Cheating. Specialists in cheating today. Women are cheating more than men now. Most of the women, they have 2 guys out there.
Oh God.
A lot of them there.
One is headache enough.
One of them is like the official one, and the other one is behind the scene.
Side.
You understand? There's a lot of girls are cheating. They're playing games with text, WhatsApp, Facebook. They have numbers there. They block it when the man is not there. When the man is out there, they open up the phone and they start talking behind you.
So it's all right for a man to do that, yeah?
No, it's not.
I'm not saying it's okay for a woman to do that, but I just want to understand the point that you're making here.
Listen, one thing you have to remember, I'm not saying I'm always against. Marion knows me from a long time. I'm always against people that cheat. I'm against that because I always say, just like you say, one woman is enough trouble already. Having 2 is more headache.
Yes.
You know, it's advisable for you to just have one woman when you can control. You understand? If she's listening to you. When it's 2, you cannot satisfy both of them. It's impossible.
Yeah.
There's no man that ever satisfied 2 women. Even Mobutu had millions, but never satisfied them. Solomon, what did Solomon say? He had thousands of women. But none of them, it meant nothing for him at the end of it.
Because you need to have your focus on one person.
It's a big curse. If girls you're doing out there, you're creating a curse, not just for you, for your children. For your children, cheating on men.
Generation onto generation.
Listen, I've seen men cheat. It never affected the children. I've seen women that cheat by affected children. You understand? Yeah. Because it goes there. It's something God created. You cannot run away. Forget this forget that religious thing, It's something, the rules that God set. I was born in Congo, and my essence is from Congo, They never read the Bible, but they follow the procedure of the Bible without knowing what was inside the Bible. You think my great
common sense.
No more common sense.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's the same procedure.
But nowadays, a feminist could also be your sister who sits next to you in church. So
I don't know what a feminist will do in church.
Well, people
I
like
don't
that.
know. Why are you coming to do in church?
They never said they don't believe in God.
But believing in God simply means that you have to go according to His word. People nowadays read the Bible and take things that they think that they can accept. Whereas you have to follow the pretext and the context of the text. You can't just take something, oh yeah, this applies to me and I'm okay. No, read the whole of the thing. God's rule doesn't, the Bible doesn't say take one thing and leave the other. No, you have to take the whole thing.
What does the Bible say is not good for a man to have 2 wives? It's not good.
It's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
They have a reason why.
The reason why, okay, I can give you one simple example. Abraham. Look at him. Look at his story, Abraham. Abraham is able to take it. Oh no, but
you told him to get Katura, the housemaid, to help him.
Go there and get her. But they have the baby. The same woman are turned against him again. You understand?
Yeah.
You know what we have now? The big chaos of the Muslims now. Because of Ishmael.
Hagar, isn't it? Hagar, she gave birth to Ishmael, and Ishmael created the Islamic...
There's one thing you guys don't know, well, just a little bracket. We have the kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
It's God-given. Because it was given from Ishmael. God had to reward Ishmael with something because he was born through Abraham.
Yeah.
You understand? They gave him the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The Saudi kingdom is God-given.
Yeah.
God gave him like a reward. He said, "You will be a king. You will have a kingdom over there." As much as the other person, because he wasn't chosen one. You understand? Where did it start from? 2 women. You really think if Abraham had to wait for just Sarah to give birth to his son, we wouldn't have all this? No. The consequences
and again,
of having 2 women. Patience is pala.
Patience.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that is the problem I'm saying to you guys, yeah? Women have to be back in your position. Be a woman.
Yeah.
You know, do your duty. You know, sometimes we don't understand, yeah? You do your assignments, you don't accept mutuasa lokaka by correction mama biso what's it called or straight away. It takes time. You're gonna get other assignment to put it together for you to get your degree.
Yeah.
You understand? People think you can go to university the first year you get a degree. No. Some people think like that. Then the second year, the finding is so hard. Hey, why is it so hard? There's a procedure you get in. Once you finish, it's not guaranteed for you to get a job as well. You get a job after.
So relationship is a procedure?
It's a procedure.
And it's not guaranteed you get the marriage.
Marriage is up to you.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Once you grab something, use it as the best you can. Look, be jealous like somebody else will take it from you. Even you're the most beautiful woman in the whole world. Just feel so that somebody else will take it. You understand? You might feel like this guy is not good enough for me. He's not nice looking, but somebody else will take him.
Someone
and one day,
pray for it even.
Yeah, you one day you will start regretting losing that person. Although as I keep my baby, maybe you can handle it. You're more like, it's so difficult. I couldn't handle it, and somebody else will find it.
Very true.
It's for us as well. For me, I feel like before I can leave a relationship, I have to fight for it.
But that brings us back to where we started. Patience. This generation, whether it's a relationship over 1 week, 10 years, we don't have patience. We're seeing marriages after a year it's stopped. We're seeing, we're seeing people leaving people. That person's had a child. That person's I got married. You invited me to your wedding. Where's my invitation for the divorce?
Listen, there's one point I'm gonna now soulever par Abino. This is a big problem. You girls today, you worry about even the littlest things. The smallest things is the issue for you guys.
Such as?
I tell you what, say like, it's a lot. I don't want to get into...
Just give us like 3 examples.
Okay,
one thing I want to say.
Somebody not, say like, your husband is going to work, peut-être à Benguioté. Let me say that, because... Okay, let's get to the point.
Went to work and
he didn't call you that day, and it's a big issue when you get back home.
But it depends.
That depends on the
individuals.
It depends
on the relationship. Like, for example, if I'm with a person and he calls me every day, even if it's at work, he messages me. If you can't call me, then message me. It's a routine that you've created. You can just break that routine. You make me worried. If it's a routine that you've created, like some people, they don't care. Their husband can go east, north, south, they don't call them, and it's not an issue because that's the way the relationship is. But if my relationship with you, we call each other every 5 seconds, and in a split second you have changed, there is a problem.
But I don't understand this, yeah? Why is it you guys have to call you, and when they don't call you,
she said we call
we.
Yes,
if I call you, for example,
no, because
call me
it's
and
different.
I call you, you don't answer.
No, it's different because you don't answer. It depends if the person is working.
Then message me.
No,
communication.
Listen,
babe, I cannot talk right now. I'll call you within an hour.
Unless you're like self-employed like me, it's different, yeah. But in most of the workplace now, you can't pick up a phone. You understand? You gotta wait for the break to call.
Exactly as I'm saying, if I'm your wife and I know your break time, your lunch
times,
and you usually call me on those times, if you cannot call me on those times, message me.
If it's something of a regular thing.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
a regular thing.
No, what I'm talking about, if it's a regular thing, there's a problem that you can sit it down. The point I raised is one of things. Or it's okay.
There's a self-esteem issue right there.
Okay,
the problem.
That's the one of things. It's like a person didn't do that thing. You, instead of sitting there, because you guys don't sit guys down anymore.
Oh yes, we do.
Oh no, the guys they don't want to be sat down.
It depends on the type of. I don't know what kind of guys you guys make.
Of the generation of these days.
I don't understand. Because for me, for my woman to sit me down, for me to listen to her, it's a God-given grace because I want to know what's going on through your heart. I want to know what I'm doing wrong. Because you're going to tell me. I won't know until you tell me that I'm doing something wrong.
Which brings us to communication, because a man can also sit a woman down and speak to her and tell her what's wrong, what's right, what to do, where can it be fixed. Then a woman can also give feedback to the man as well, which is a part of the growth of your relationship, leading to engagement, to your marriage, to your future. You need to have that communication. But sometimes you'll find in a relationship, one person is more free, flexible about discussing things. Another person is more listening, but not really speaking. So you never really know what's going on in their mind.
But I understand where you're coming from. I know exactly what you're trying to say. Okay, there's this fast phase of social media now. Okay. Because for me, the social media just came in to kill everything.
Oh yes, it has.
Yeah.
The social media is the same himself.
People that don't use. I left my phone, my other phone downstairs. If I didn't have a smartphone, if the smartphone never existed, we wouldn't have a lot of problems in our relationship.
Of course.
You understand? You know the break that we had before? It was like, it takes time.
Nokia, the snake thing.
Yeah, the snake thing, yeah.
I have one at home.
You understand? For me, it's like, I don't find the smartphone important. It just brought trouble. You understand? The person is on WhatsApp, is in Instagram, he's listening to this, he listening to some fake people on the Facebook, fake people, and they're giving the wrong advice, they're telling you this and that.
Feminists.
They're destroying your head.
Feminists.
That's it.
But
they get married. Feminists are not saying that they don't want a relationship. They're not saying they don't want a marriage. They're just saying that they want equal rights.
Which is wrong.
There's never exist. Look, now I've been this given gift that God gave us. If a feminist
is not a Christian, then I don't have a problem with it. But if you say you're a Christian and yet you're a feminist,
they know God, they believe in God, and they read the Bible here and there. So.
You're not reading the correct Bible. You give me the Bible you're reading, because where the Bible that I read, I'm a Christian, it says that the man is the head of the family. It does not say that the woman and the man are the head of the family. The head is on top. You are under your man. You can't tell me you have equal rights as your man. No way, impossible.
You know all these things. You know how it started. In this country, they had the same rule that we had in Africa long time ago. Yeah. Women did not have a right.
Voting rights.
Voting rights.
This year alone is the 100 year. It's 100 year of voting.
It took only one woman to convince his husband,
but
which was an MP.
There's no crime in voting and relationship.
Is no crime.
Are two separate things.
No. I'm saying what I'm saying to you. I'm not taking away that thing. Equal right is fine. The thing is, we have to go back to the principles that a woman is a woman, a man is a man. You understand?
Thank you.
Mobile phones are mobile. Come on, guys. You can't be in a relationship. You're like a woman, but like onions. I'm against that. You understand? I'm against that. Listen. You can go to my Facebook, Trésor Image. You see, I always talk about that. I even had discussion with my friend Francos. I say Francos, you also
meant to be in this.
Yeah, Fazala to Surani Makamboy. I say Francos. You know what I told Francos? I said, Francos, for me, I'll start with the beginning. Yeah. First of all, be so no mi to cannot no sala.
In English, for the sake of the audience.
Let's start from the beginning. Yeah. We should start working. Let's find the job first.
Amen to that.
If you find the job, we're not going to give these people reason to criticize us anymore.
Not at all.
If we start working, we're taking the responsibility, we'll be like, you know what, yeah, it's easy to get the down part of the woman now. They're making so much mistake. Just be a man, be responsible, look at her like that. Listen, I've done everything.
Do your part.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Because there's a lot of men who, for example, because in this Western society, this England that we have, there's a lot of rules that is in favor to women. We are under a queen. So for example, a man will get married, pay a bride price, but then when it comes to moving in, the wife is not the one that's going to the husband's house. It's the husband that's going to the wife's house.
All right.
And your name is not even on a tenancy agreement.
All right. Okay. There is a bracket you open, a big bracket, which I'm going to actually help you on that. Listen, there is a big problem with you women in Europe here. When you move in with us, it's never a problem. We don't check you out. We don't check you out. We don't put your baggage out.
Tend to do that.
No, we don't do that. I'm telling you, we leave the house. We leave you in the house. The house in my name is in a tenancy agreement with my name. I pay the bills myself. I do everything myself. But when it comes to your house, it's different.
Because it's not meant to be that way.
That's what I'm saying to you. When it comes to, okay, there's some reality in Europe. In this reality, Napoto, you know, the woman probably got a house, I probably got a room. You understand? It's probably best for us to move into your place. House, you understand?
Yeah, that's understandable.
And then in your house, you have the courage to check me out.
Some people don't make that effort. You see, you gave an example. You probably have a room, and she probably has a house, and you're working together in your relationship.
Yeah.
At some point, when your relationship develops, maybe you're talking, you're considering, oh, when we get to that, where we will move, where we will live. And you might live in South, she might live in East or West, or you might live in Dublin. So you're trying to, you know, okay, I have a place here in Dublin, so you know, you should move here, you should do that. That is understandable. But there is some men who just don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. You know, you guys trying to discuss the point. Okay, for those that are already in a relationship, yeah. Okay, the advice I'll give is this: it's so simple. You know how the way your guy is. You love the man. Don't leave him. It's a big mistake. Because you have to start again. It's a procedure to restart.
Yeah, that's what's painful about it. That's all.
It's a procedure to restart.
But men think that's easy.
No, it's not that easy. If you want to be with a man, tell her. Now, I'm a man, I know what I'm talking about. We talk.
That's your mentality.
No, it's all our mentality.
It's not all your mentality.
We don't
met a couple. That is not all of your mentality.
Listen.
If it was, we wouldn't have this much divorce rates.
The divorce rate is coming from women now. Women wants to divorce. When a woman does not want to leave the man.
Because men did... I believe in a woman being submissive. Yeah? But do not think I'm an idiot. Do not disrespect me. Although I am your wife, have some respect. I have some men that bring their cheating on their doorstep. And yet you're living in my house, I will kick you out. Your other woman calls me on my phone, or I see you in front of my house, a woman dropping you off.
That's the minority.
No, I'm speaking. It does happen.
It does happen.
I will kick you out.
That is
exemption.
Of course, you'll kick you. What is the point of you keeping a person who's cheating on you?
There you go.
That is a point. That's a big point for you making. You understand? What is the point of you keeping a person that is cheating on you?
It's constantly.
You're constantly cheating on you.
There you go. Not once.
You can do that. It's your right as a woman. It's your right to do that. You understand? I'm not disagreeing with you with that. Yeah. But the thing is, there is some women that kicking the men out, not just for cheating.
For what?
Small stuff like, okay, the man probably is not providing enough for it anymore. You probably think, okay, this guy has money. He probably don't have money. Maybe he's struggling to get a job. And he's get kicked out. He probably is making some mistake. You probably start talking to somebody out there. The man doesn't even know.
If the guy is not providing, but is he trying to provide?
Some people do try. Some people do try. You have to understand that people have characteristics as well. Some of us are strong in character. You know, we can handle pressure. We multitask. Some people are naturally not multitask. Maybe you as a woman, you as a woman, you have that gift. Because you can take 10, 20 responsibilities at once. You understand? Some men don't have that. Some men will say, oh, you give him this job, even to fix up the house, he can't do it. It doesn't mean that
the DIY knowledge.
They don't. You can't expect, okay, because for example, a maze like that, then you and your men. Oh, you peut-être a maze like that or Louis like that. You want your men to be like the way Louis. You can't make it
wrong.
It's wrong.
I think it's very wrong.
That's what you guys are doing now.
No, even men compare that. Men nowadays, they want the slay queens. Okay, so-and-so wife, she's always looking good, she's slim, she's this, she's got Brazilian hair, she's got long hair, and you want that. You cannot compare.
No. For me, I'll tell you one thing, For the little time I lived in this world, because I've been in a relationship for quite a long time as well, it broke up, Forget this beauty stuff.
But men are looking for that.
No, listen to me. I'm going to tell you things.
I'm going to stop you guys right there. We're going to take a quick break and we're going to be back on the topic of beauty. I've always wanted to know what is the definition of beauty in the eyes of a man when they're looking at a woman in terms of relationship. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to read some comments and see what the viewers are saying, and we'll be right back.
Anniversaire. Nourrissons notre foi en Dieu avec les services de prière et de culte. Suivons l'histoire du Congo et les documentaires des Congolais. Soyons connectés sur les actualités des filles et des fils du pays partout dans le monde. Découvrons des émissions de qualité, partageons notre savoir. Nous sommes à votre disposition pour vos émissions directes de notre studio, dans vos studios, dans vos églises ou même dans vos maisons. Appelez-nous, contactez-nous sur WhatsApp. Boss Prophets TV, tout le monde en parle. Boss Prophets TV désormais sur satellite et en RDC. Soyons connectés avec l'excellente musique congolaise. Suivons des moments de joie et d'amour avec les fêtes de mariage et d'anniversaire. Nourrissons notre foi en Dieu avec les services de prière et de culte. Suivons l'histoire du Congo et les documentaires des Congolais. Soyons connectés sur les actualités des filles et des fils du pays partout dans le monde. Découvrons des émissions de qualité, partageons notre savoir. Nous sommes à votre disposition pour vos émissions directes de notre studio, dans vos studios, dans vos églises ou même dans vos maisons. Appelez-nous, contactez-nous sur WhatsApp. Boss Prophets TV, tout le monde en parle.
I want to see the number, yeah?
Yeah, we're done.
Hello, sorry, just looking at something there. We are back. We're actually going to open our phone line and I'm going to read a few comments from people here on Facebook. Someone said, I don't understand how someone can be a feminist and be a Christian. Well, I'm going to try and give you guys the full definition of feminist in a bit so that we can get an insight in how can someone be a feminist and also be a Christian, because I'm sure being a feminist does not affect their views or their opinion on the religion which they want to abide by. And someone else has also asked a question here is, what is a woman assessment and a man? So basically, in other words, what is a woman supposed to be doing? What's her role and what is the role of the man in their relationship? And we also have here another comment on Facebook from Aureline Goyi. I don't understand how someone can be both a Christian and a feminist as long as I know they are both different. The role of a society and a woman are two different things. As a wife at home, you stand up for being the woman rights and playing your submission role in your marriage. It should not mix. What do you guys think? She said those two things should not mix.
It's so correct. It should not mix, because you being a Christian, you abide by the Bible. The Bible says the man is the head of the family. You cannot be on the same level as the man. Yes, the society says you can vote. The society says you can have the same pay rate as the man, but you as a wife...
But it's still in debate. Some women still feel they're underpaid.
Okay, it does happen.
Some jobs, yes.
Yeah, it does happen.
Some jobs,
I'm not saying it doesn't happen. It does happen, but it's getting better.
Yeah.
You know, things are doing getting better. But you as a woman at home, as a Christian wife, if you're a Christian, you should never think that you and your man can have the same rights or the same say in a home. It does not happen. Two kings cannot rule a kingdom. It doesn't happen. There will be a conflict.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen. Even in our churches, when there's two pastors, one is the head pastor and one is one is under him.
Pastor,
yeah, it can never be. Two kings cannot rule a kingdom. Finish. That's it.
We've opened our phone line. So the number is 074 62 60 60 6776. It's quite a little riddle right there. So I'll say it again. 074 62 60 60 6776. Feel free to call us. You can take part in the show right now. You ask a question and we give you an answer. We have opened the lines for a live talk with our audience. So we're going to go back to where we stopped from, took the break. We said beauty. When a man sees a woman, when a woman sees a man, they want the 6-packs. Man wants the hourglass figure, Coca-Cola. But then, you know, you have children and that goes out the window. So
They're children's. Both of them. Man and woman looking for 6-pack and for children's. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. for me, for a man, to just be healthy. That's all. Be healthy for me. Be healthy for yourself. You know, for a woman, be beautiful, because I want to see you beautiful. You understand? All these
What
things.
is beauty for you?
Beauty is the inside. It's no longer this. This is nothing.
So if you take your wife here and she's got a kitambala on,
no. You going out of what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying to you now, the inside is more important
more than the outside.
Why do you think you have a woman in the house? Well, it depends on the case, yeah? And the men don't see that beauty anymore. It's going outside. You really think is always the man's fault?
No, because you're used to it.
No, it's not used to it. Beauty is a beauty. I'm so sorry to tell you this. Your woman is a beauty. If she's beautiful, she's beautiful. Sometimes you got to be creative as well. Sorry about that, ladies.
Creative in which area?
Oh, men also
the
have
kitchen,
to be creative.
yes, the bedroom, or your normal like outer appearance.
Outer appearance.
Okay.
Listen, this is not provincial.
That's what I'm saying.
This is not the place where I can actually mention some of the things, yeah?
No, you can mention it.
You can mention it, just
I'm
be
saying,
wise, be selective.
You said a woman has to be beautiful inside. Okay, I have this big heart, Trésor. I'm a good woman, I'm patient. Yeah? But yeah, you want to take me out to a friend's dinner or something. Your friend's wife are looking, and I'm coming with the kitambala, green dress, red shoes.
No coordination in fashion.
No coordination in fashion.
No. That's different. What you're talking about is different. This is what is making me laugh. What you're talking about is actually different to what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Listen. If I say the beauty of inside the beauty, that's the foundation of a woman.
Yeah.
You understand? A woman has to have that heart.
Of course.
You know, the big heart is given to a woman more than even a man.
Men, of course.
Although we still end up to be more patient than you guys. Yeah, men are more patient anyway. That's what I say.
Really?
Yeah, because the things we take from women is like, but you have no choice. You understand? Yeah. You guys don't slap us. You guys don't punch us. You kill us by your words. You understand?
Understandable.
It's only in the community you see at least 80% of men that died from heart attack because they can't take pressure. You guys don't understand. Men cannot take pressure. We are weak inside. That is the reality. You understand? You have to understand that we are weak. You might say something to us now, yeah? I'll punch you, we fight. Like other people are very violent with the women. But when they go to the corner, they're like...
That's another thing, men who try to take out their anger or their weaknesses in a woman in a domestic relationships.
That's what I'm saying. It all starts from someone because what you say to the person. And so I was speaking to one lady today, she's about 45, her husband is about 62. She's like, whenever the husband gets very angry, she just walks away to the bedroom. You understand? Just to avoid problem. She just walks away. But you guys know, you confront the person. You talk. You even use a lot of faculté. You know, faculté de droit, faculté de nid. All the F word in the world, you know. You give it to him. You understand? You know in Congo we have faculté. The faculté is like in the campus, yeah? To say about departments. That's it. That's what we call faculté. Instead of using the F word, we use the terms faculté. You give him all the F word in the world. You trying to pull him down. In some of the time I can't even say it to you now. You know, you give him, you want to put his value down. That's why the men sometimes they get angry. But our mothers, even mature person, when a man gets angry, this is the way we've been advised. When your woman is up, you go down. Listen to her, look at her, don't say anything. When your man is up, you go down. You understand? This day, when one goes up, the other one is trying the hardest to climb to meet him over there. You understand? And this is where you have clash, domestic violence, gets involved and everything, because some women can't just shut up. They keep talking non-stop. You know, you guys don't understand. We cannot take it when you keep talking.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
Just block it. Just block it. Women like talking. Okay? Women like talking. I am a talkative person. I like talking. Just pretend as if you were listening and block it. That's all you can do, because if I can't punch you, because you mess me up, you hit me, you crash me. So all I have, the only power I have is to talk to you.
Yeah.
And I think, I'll say in my point of view, in my experience, I've tried, you know, someone that's wrong and you put them down, you speak to them. it's not like they're even pretending to listen to you. They don't want to listen. That does my head in.
That is the thing is, yeah. The problem is,
we have a call. We have a call. Can we please take that call? Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Can you
Hi
please...
guys, you're doing a great job, by the way.
Thank
it's actually
you.
an amazing show tonight. I've watched part 1. I'll watch part 2, and I have to say, oh goodness, it's just a couple of points that you've made that I really would like clarification on. The first one is, you talk about how women like to talk so much, and how we don't know when to stop talking. But only the one in part 1, she said that women do need to talk. And like, when we don't talk, we walk away. There'll be the first people to come back and start saying, why are you not talking? And trying to sort of like get the woman to talk. And when they do talk, it turns into the woman is nagging. And you say, how did I know when to sort of put a stop to it? That's one.
okay.
Secondly, is you were saying that men are patient. Men are not patient. They say, there's an African saying, a Congolese saying that goes, it means for a woman to go to the point where she walks away from a relationship, it means she's had enough. A woman she's literally someone who puts everything into a basket, and she carries on putting and putting and putting and putting until to the point where she can't actually close that basket anymore. And that's when she walks away. So if you can clarify those things for me about you guys being patient, and where does your patience come from, and when we supposed to know when to stop and when not to stop talking, and when not to stop talking, I'll very much appreciate that.
Okay. Is it? All right. Listen, we'll start with the first question. When I say talking, it doesn't mean you shouting at me. You talk to me like a person. You understand? Also, you're understanding what I'm saying, yeah? Because we're going to keep it in English, yeah?
Hello, are you still there?
Are you still there? She's gone.
Oh, she's gone.
All
You
right.
can just give her the answer here.
Oh, the answer is this, yeah? First of all, talking, it depends the way you approach the person to talk to them. The person is coming from work. You want to talk to him straight away. You understand? That's wrong.
Very wrong.
Yeah.
You understand? You're giving it to him straight away. The person is at work. You want to talk about something which you can talk when you go back home. That's wrong. That's why I say talking non-stop. And when you start talking, you keep going back in circle all the time about the same issue. And you start, because you guys are so good at that, raising the issue of before. That was about Sanduka
1997.
Sanduka below the belly.
March 25th.
You bring that basket again, you start bringing everything out. That's what we don't like. When you want to talk about something, talk about the current issue. So we can discuss it.
But if the previous issue is not being solved, or if it's still carrying on, it needs to be addressed.
Say like we're talking about my lateness, me coming back late. Because whenever I finish, I go to salon and I talk. And you start talking to me, but listen, this is affecting me. You coming back home late. You know, you're going to use terms as well, babe, I want you, I miss you, I want, all these things. The problem is, you guys are just like...
no TLC.
Listen, I was listening to what song here, Pepe Kale. He said, relationship is not a tribunal. It's an association of hearts where you bring two hearts together. It's not a tribunal. We're not there to judge one another. We're there to fix what is wrong.
Very true.
You understand? We're not there to be judging people. It's not like a court. It's like, okay, you say what you've done wrong. No, it's not that. It's about me fulfilling your need and you fulfilling my need. You can't, when you get your point to me already, you feel like I understand it. Sometimes, even when kids, when you talk to them too much, it becomes too much for them to listen to. You got to know when to talk. Okay, I hope that will satisfy your answer.
Okay.
Second one, she was talking about patience, man.
Yeah, patience, man. But we're going to stop it right there. But I just wanted to read up on what we asked before when we said feminist. I have it for you guys here. A feminist is someone who supports equal rights for women. If a brother objects strongly to a woman and being paid less than a man, So basically, a woman wants to have equal rights similar to a man in being paid the same. Because in some companies, some places, they want to pay a woman less and they pay the man more, which, to be very honest with you, I wouldn't want to be in that position. A feminist is also a woman who believes that they should have the same political issues. Because when this started, it was all about political issues. And
I
it was
told
all about
you that
votes.
is completely
So
right.
it's about political, social, and economic rights the same as a man. But
you.
now we see the feminists.
People are putting it into relationship, which is wrong. Keep it in social or political
The mind is always happening.
It's
You know,
fine.
people always go
but
down
if
the way.
you are Christian and you want to take that into your home, my friend, burn your Bible. Don't even go to church, stay at home. Because you don't know what you're doing. You cannot be a feminist. Okay, be a feminist in the society.
Yeah,
but when it comes into your home,
you got to
yeah,
excuse me, guys.
rights, yeah.
I'm going to raise one issue before because we're running out of time. This problem of bringing people's opinion to relationships, that's killing relationships a lot. You understand? It's one thing I wanted to talk about. It just came back to me now. There's a lot of you women now. You listen to other people's relationships.
Oh, men do also.
No. Listen to me. Please, I really need you guys to listen to how we feel. You understand?
We're listening.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You guys, you listen to A and B. And the way they're treating them really bad, because those people that treat them bad, they always give bad advice.
Yes.
The people that are being treated good, they will give you good advice.
Yes.
I don't know. Maria, Marlene, tell you what, the day you will see a woman, or even anytime coming to you and talking to you negative, just know that person has been
treated
bad. A person has been treated good, they'll tell
when
you,
you say negative in what angle?
In everything. She's telling you, leave the relationship, I'll do this to him. It will tell you.
Yeah, you can only feed what you have.
Yeah.
If you have negativity,
you can only give
negativity.
You can only give that.
True, yeah.
Because it's what you're
instead
getting.
of telling your sister, try and listen.
Yeah, this is what I do. Yeah,
try and listen to the
Yeah. So people like that, you gotta stay away from them because they've been through hard time, they've been through bad relationship, they want to feed you. This is why I use the term zombie. Zombie has two missions. One is to contaminate you or to eat you.
It's a shame that we don't have all the time to sit here and to just carry on talking because it's really good and we've had really good responses. Sorry that we may not have read all messages and comments which you have written, but we have seen them and we thank you and thank you for the phone call that we received here for your questions. I hope that he answered the question that you asked, but for today we are going to stop there. Maybe another day we'll come back and do a part 3 and a part 4, but for today we are stopping here. So before we go, I just want to hear some last words because today's topic was really relationship. Us patience, men of today, patience, do we have it? Relationships ending, divorces ending, children being affected in so many ways, and yet we can't even fix them. Is it our parents' fault, or is it just our fault, or is it the social media fault? Really, truly, I want to hear the last word from Maria in regards to relationship, and also the last word from Pazel, and then we'll call it a day.
My last words are: give it to God. Don't hurry, don't rush. Take your time to find a husband or a wife. Marriage is not the wedding day. The wedding day is a party, yeah, everybody's enjoying. But the actual thing starts after the party. Don't just get married because everybody's getting married. Take your time and put it in the hands of God. That's it.
For me, I don't even have that much to say, but I'll just give advice to our sisters. One thing you women have to know, yeah? The person you see difficult there in your relationship, he will change. No matter what it takes, it's not a brick, it's a person. One day, he will fulfill your need as long as you're patient with him. If you love the person, give your best. Don't wait for the result instantly. Give it time. You'll see the end result. If you're, I say, randomly, like 25, maybe what you're investing now, you will get it when you're 32, 33. The person that is cheating or the person is treating you bad, he will get tired and he will go back to his sense. Be patient, sisters. You'll get your results. That's all.
There you go. You had it. The key word as we started is patience. Be patient in your relationship. There will be storms, there will be thunder, there will be rainy days, but just make sure you have a strong umbrella to support you through those days. Girls, be patient. Boys, be patient. You'll find yourself in a time where it's hard, but give them time. Allow them to grow. What they were yesterday is not what they'll be tomorrow. Allow them to grow. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next week on Monday. Have a good night.